So I've got a few thoughts and things that I need to say about Genshin patch 6.2. I've just completed Durin's quest after doing the story quest as well over the Christmas period. I even tried attempting the winter event because it's not a Christmas event. Didn't even finish it in the end, and I missed out on the final story after that after doing the first two parts, which sucked. And I have some feelings on Genshin because now I'm like, okay, Genshin's a game about wasting your time, and that's all games, right? No, games are about experiences, and normally you're learning something, or you can just have enjoyment and fulfillment from it. There's some form of challenge attached to it that gets you to engage with it in some manner. The recent content cycles, and especially new updates with Genshin, have been focusing on the wrong things. And it's been awful for a while, and it's been progressively getting worse. And doing Durin's quest, I think it kind of broke me. I'm too gone. And I've quit Genshin a few times now. I'm thinking, well, I definitely need to be permanently done with it. It's a mid-anime. And the story is terrible. It lacks substance. It has so much presentation, and even then the presentation isn't that good compared to other things now. In the recent quest for Durin's, it's all about the story, and about iterating how make the story your own, get out there and do things. Great. Why am I playing Genshin? Cool, thanks for reminding me. It's not too bad. The content was good and it was engaging. And the whole story at the point at the end is you breaking free of the cycle and making your own name, breaking out the story. Yet the game doesn't actually present that. The game and its decisions are anti-player. That anti-player choice. If you try and break the story early, you are punished and have to sit through the story. If you explore more, well, you're forced into a bad end. Okay. Why? If you wanted to make a story surrounding this, can't you practice what you preach? But then there's another issue where Genshin creates these topics where it adds new concepts to the world and then goes, don't think about it actually. Just shut up, stop thinking about it, stop investing time into this. When if you do invest that time and start thinking about it, you realize it breaks the entire story. It's not just nitpicks at this point. Like, I quit playing after Fontaine's death. I still have no idea why, it's just stupid. Oh, well, actually, no, because the more you think about it, it's not like, oh, she's subverting it. Why not subvert it better? You could easily subvert it better. There's so many other logical ways you could have gotten out of that. Instead of, I'm going to kill myself, lol. Alright, why? It's been 2 years and that's done nothing. There's no relevance. There's so many of these plot lines, like important moments, that just nothing happens. There's no point. They are just writing the stories that go along. Every time they involve time travel, it's terrible. I could break it down bit by bit, but you'd be here for ages. And frankly, I respect your time, unlike Genshin. So don't play Genshin. I'd say it's maybe 5 out of 10 at best, because visually there are some good elements, but I don't care about visual noise, I care about substance. And they do have some good stories here and there. That's the annoying thing. There are some actual good stories. Arenas, personal quest, Baiju. These characters progress in those stories. But then when you play as them, they're in the original states. They don't progress alongside the quest that you do with them. So you're like, okay, I have a snapshot of the character when the character progression from the personal quest is better. And it just fails on so many levels. And I can't help but look at Genshin now as a game where it's just an advanced form of Lego Star Wars. You acquire your characters, you can have fun with some of the characters and the way they interact with the world, and then you explore the world. Those are the fun parts of Genshin. Bad parts are the story. The story's so bad. And yet, everybody seemed to complain and said Samara sucks because of the story and how long and how much you were trapped in the story for. And this was... what exactly was it? It was the Sub-Zero's Festival, I think they called it. Where you locked and did the same bit again and again, and each time you did it, like you would figure out something has changed. I personally enjoyed that quest, it was fine. Yes, it was really annoying you were locked into it. But it was a really interesting take. I didn't mind it too much. They've gotten worse since then. And in fact, they don't respect your time anywhere near as much as they did back then. Back then was a blessing, apparently. And it wasn't, to clarify. Now, they just waste your time even more. The writers themselves haven't looked too deeply into to go, okay, what about this? What about that? This contradicts that. Instead of, I'll just put it out. Why? Because, oh, it's interesting, and oh, this character movement's cool. I'm just sat there going, but it doesn't make sense in the context of the world. And if you're doing that, then I stop caring about the story. And if gameplay pulls me away from the story, I'm just, well, what's the point? It's not even gameplay, it's just story beats story. Why are people fine with this? It's just slop of the highest tier. I have no idea what Hoyo is doing. They have ridiculous amounts of money from this game and their other franchises. The other franchises look visually way better than this game. So why would you play this? If the game's not fun, why bother? And if this game is inferior to its other companies' creations, why bother with this? It's so strange from a design perspective. Straight up, don't play Genshin. It sucks. I'm sorry. They need to fix so many things. Actually have character progression, actually have story progression, have meaningful storylines instead of just bait we write up as we go along. And the biggest thing, and this is the biggest issue, just respect your players. Their logic is they don't respect the player at all. They don't respect their time, their effort. There's so much FOMO. There's sections of the game where they'll do a event limited quest, and then later down the road, they're like, that event limited quest is actually part of the main story now. And if you didn't do it, oh, we'll just expect you to have done it. And it's like, what? And there's straight up parts in the game where I was playing it, and it's like, oh, you remember me, right? No, I don't. I didn't do that quest. I don't know who you are. Oh yeah, well that's actually major. That's pivotal now. And they bring that up again in this Durin quest. And it's even more insulting in this Durin quest because it's a recap of the story that players who have already done it already know it. And then the lesson to learn from it is you can make your own story by just existing and living. All right, that's cool. That's what we're doing. What story you want to give me? No, that is the story. That's it. What, a recap of something I've already done? Yeah. This isn't as special as you think it is. And when they treat it as it is, and then all the things they imply with the actual lore of the world, it just breaks everything. It's so dumb. All the characters are stupid. They're like below 60 IQ, and I have no idea how. Like, it's how this will function. It's so bad. All right, I'll stop. Yes, it doesn't respect you. It doesn't respect your time. It hates you. Just play other things. Or just enjoy your own life. Make your own story. Do what Genshin says to you and do onto it. Live your own story. Make your own story. Do it. Don't play Genshin. Take on what the devs say. Take on what the writers say. Don't play their game. Everyone will have a better time.